Welcome back. Today we're going to be trying to discuss what multiplicative inverses are of fractions, and let's actually go through the informal definition of it. And let's say we have a fraction a over b, and we're trying to find out what the multiplicative inverse of this fraction is. And generally speaking, all the multiplicative inverse is another fraction, okay? And when you multiply both of these fractions, the given fraction that you have, and the multiplicative inverse of that fraction, you are going to be left with 1. Okay, you're going to be left with the answer 1, and the only way to do that, and it's actually quite simple, is to just put the denominator b over here as the numerator in our multiplicative inverse, and similarly the a portion of a given fraction into our denominator in our multiplicative inverse, like as I have done over here. And what we are actually going to do is multiply them, just to prove that that actually these are multiplicative inverses of each other. And because they're being multiplied, you can actually cancel the b's out. Okay, they are in the opposite corners, or opposite corners of the division part, so you can actually cancel them out and cancel the a's out, and you are left with 1 over 1 times 1 over 1. Okay, so this is what we're left with. 1 over divided by 1 is equal to 1, 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1, and 1 multiplied by 1 is actually equal to 1. So in fact, that is a multiplicative, like we had a over b, so the multiplicative inverse of a over b was b over a. Okay, so let's actually do is an actual example instead of just the a's and the b's. So let's say we have the fraction 7 over 8. We're trying to find out what the multiplicative inverse of this fraction is going to be. What do we have to do? Take that 8, put it up there, take that 7, put it down there, and you have your multiplicative inverse. Why am I saying that? Because you can cut the 8s out, you can like literally cut the 7s out to get the 1, and you and that's the definition, and that's literally the definition of a multiplicative inverse. What's the multiplicative inverse of 27 over 59? It's going to be 59 over 27. Yes, that is actually the inverse. And you can like literally find out multiplicative inverses of any fraction like this, and it is really this simple. You just have to like remember what multiplicative inverse actually means. A lot of times it's just like hard terminology is being used, like the names are really sci-fi type and at the end it's just like normal stuff. Okay, so that's all there is to it, and I really hope you learned something.